So this is my first time on YouTube Live. I'm just walking back from my alignment class, and I thought I'd quickly come on and talk to you about the difference between self-love and selfishness. I've got a buggy, so I'm a little bit wobbly. Hold on. Say hi. Hey. Look, cute. Say hi. Oh, okay. So, I left the house this morning at about 9 o'clock. Left my husband with the kids, took the youngest one, and met my mum. And then we took 2 buses to get to this alignment class, which is for my pelvis, which I paid money to do. And then afterwards I had a coffee with one of my good friends before I even got the bus home. So it is now like 3ish, and it's kind of like I knew I needed to do this class. It's 6 weeks. We're on the second week and it's already amazing. But I can't help but feel a bit selfish for doing it. Like, I'm putting 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 5 people, I'm like using up their Saturday in a way, just so that I can do this class. And it made me think, like, when so many people say that when they do something for themselves, that it feels selfish, especially mums. And I just thought, what actually becomes the point where self-love could be classed as selfish? And quite honestly, selfishness is something that people do when they're putting their own needs in front of other people's, and in front of other people's feelings, and in front of other people's needs. And self-love is kind of the opposite to that. Self-love is putting your needs on the same level as everybody else's, like on the same, as relevant. Sorry, I'm like going up a path here. So your needs are as relevant and as deserving as everybody else's. You got to say hello again. And so you're not actually being selfish. You're just making your needs and your wants a priority. Not even a priority, just the same as everybody else's. So that's not being selfish. That's you giving to yourself so that you're better able to give to others. Because I can tell you one thing for definite: if I hadn't signed up for this course, I would still... Hold on, I got to cross the road. One second. Yes, I would still be using this time probably for somebody else's needs, and I would not have as much to give. Like, I'm going to go home now and my health is improving, my mental health will be improved. I'll have so much more to give to my kids, my husband, and that's like an investment. So my self-love today is an investment for other people's needs, because then that means that I can actually give of myself. It's really not selfish when you take You know, sometimes I'll take 10-20 minutes, I'm feeling frazzled and stressed, and I'll go and meditate. And taking that 10-20 minutes away from the children or from my responsibilities is worth hours of me being a happier, gentler parent. So it's like every time you give yourself a tiny bit of self-love, every time you do an act of self-care for yourself, you need to see it as an investment, because that means that you can give back. You can be the best you that you can be for other people and for yourself. So it's not just, you know, you being selfish. It's absolutely necessary. It's completely necessary. And the more you give to yourself, the more you're going to be able to give to other people. And without it, it's like, you know, you're that empty cup. 1 second. So never ever feel selfish or guilty for doing what you need to do for yourself. It is literally, it's an act of love that's not just for yourself, but for your family too. So it's been fun being on YouTube live. I was actually really scared about it, so I knew that was probably one of the best things I could do. And everybody in their cars is thinking, what a nutter. But there you go. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wiggle toes. Say bye-bye. See ya. Bye.